Hey guys, this is a tutorial on the 2:1 scale Sheathipede-class shuttle. This is the classic one, the very first one that we saw way back in, I think it was Attack of the Clones. May have been the Phantom Menace, I can't remember. It was one of them. Is where Newt Gunray, I think, was getting on board. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favourite Star Wars ships. I honestly don't know why. We did the 1:1 model a while ago, like last year probably, which is all the way over here somewhere. There it is, look. And you can see just how many variants it has from various forms of media. So like that particular one, this one that we're doing today, appeared just in that one source, but then it was given the blue colour scheme. The shape was changed a bit, and then it was used in the Clone Wars, and then there was like 3 versions of it there, and then it was kind of reused in Star Wars Rebels, but with a different model, and became this one. But then that one then went on to become the Phantom 2, and then there's also another variant of this that's from Star Wars Resistance. So there's just dozens of them, and it's crazy. But this is my favourite one, and that's why we're going to build it today, if I'm honest. I think it has the best shape out of all of them. I love the giant fin on the top, and yeah, it's just a really nice thing. I wouldn't say it's one of the builds that massively changes between the 1:1 and the 2:1. I mean, yeah, you've got that increased level of detail, but I mean, like, the colours, the shapes, they're all pretty much the same. It's just bigger. You get more detail in there, but yeah, it does the same job. It's just a bigger display model, really. No interior for this. The cockpit is even at 2:1 really thin, which doesn't really allow for a cockpit, but it's fine. In the later models, they did kind of recess the cockpit further back into the body, as you can see there. But yeah. Anyway, let's kick off the build. We're just going to do it in the layer system as usual, and we'll do the feet as well. You can just knock those off if you don't want them, though. Completely up to you. Yeah, let's begin. Okay, so we're going to do layers 1 and 2 together. There's a fair amount of materials, but there's actually not that much to do. It's just because I like to overcomplicate things, really. Grey concrete, grey wool, light grey concrete, light grey wool. Stone stairs, polished andesite stairs, light grey bandicoot, sandstone and the slab, and then birch trapdoor, dark oak and iron trapdoor, plus a temporary block, and we use the sponge. So yeah, this is layers 1 and 2. I guess just start anywhere. I'm going to start with the polished andesite stairs just because that's the easiest thing I can see on here and a good place to start. For your reference, this building pad that I'm using throughout the video, the green line is the front of the build, the red line is the back of the build, and then the line itself is the center of the build, so like from left to right. Right, so go up by 1. Now for the main body, there's not actually anything on this bottom layer here. We're going to literally just skip that full bottom layer and then work on layer 2 where our head is. So that one there, like so, and then the grey wool, light grey wool, sorry. Concrete, light grey wool, and again concrete. Then on the left and right down the center line here, we're going to do the same again to make 3 wide like that. Okay. Take the polished stairs again, do a corner one just there and there as well. One material I didn't add, which we do need, is the smooth stone slab. And we're just going to take these top half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 cut sandstone, and then the 2 slabs next to it. Okay, grey concrete in the middle, grey wool on the left and right, and then switch them, so grey wool in the middle, concrete left to right. Another one I missed off, I always do this, is the deep slate tile slab. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the dark oak trapdoor, 1, 2, 3. Temporary block, just 1 here, and then the iron trapdoor just there. Alright, take another temporary block, and then we're going to do 1, and then to the left and right, so just like that. You're going to skip 1 again, and then skip 1 once more. So 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. Come to the back here, skip 1, and then 1, 2, 3. So same as what we did there basically. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Take the stone stairs, you just want to have them facing that way. And again, and this time the opposite way. And again. Take that birch trapdoor now. I'm going to do 1 just here, flip it. 1 there, flip it. 1 again, flip. And 1 again, flip. And then lastly, the light grey banner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's going to be it for layers 1 and 2. Let's move on to layer number 3. Okay, next one up, we are going to add cyan terracotta to the list of materials. I couldn't be bothered to prepare this before the take. My apologies. Stone stairs, just there, and there, there, and there as well. We will need the deep slate tile stairs. We are going to grab them, add that to the list, and there's an upside down one just here and here. So if you don't know what we're doing right now, we're just making the bottom bits of the legs which connect to the main body. Again, these are optional, but I would recommend building them as part of the video and then basically coming back and deleting those later on. You don't need to do another round of temporary blocks, that's fine. Nearly went in the wrong direction then. This is the back here. Okay, so polished andesite stairs, 1 and 1 facing that way. Light grey wool, light grey concrete, 1, 2, 1, 2, wall there, wall there. Cut sandstone, 1, 2, and then sandstone wall, 1 and 1 there. Then with the stone brick wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. We'll need a normal stone block. That's just here and here. Light grey wall in the middle, in front. And then again, stone brick wall, 1, 2. Alright, with that cyan terracotta now, you're going to add 1 here, there as well. Grey wool either side, and then cyan either side times 2. 3 grey concrete above the trapdoors, and then trapdoors again, 1, and there flip it. Grey wool on the left and right, and cyan in the middle. 3 light grey concrete, stone stairs upside down either side. 3 upside down at the front, and then iron trapdoor on the left and right, followed by a cut sandstone slab right in the middle. Okay. Last thing, deep slate tile wall, we need that. Going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So currently, random fact, the Sheathipede is, well, one of the models is the biggest out of the 2-to-1 CIS lineup / Trade Federation. I am intending on adding a new 2-to-1 at some point soon, something that I've been waiting to do for a long time, and I've tried making it about 15 times, and I won't say exactly what it is, but yeah, it'll be bigger than that. So that'll be the new biggest 2-to-1 CIS / Trade Federation thing, and it's going to be a good one. Going to put a lot of effort into that. Oh, and if you're wondering where the Sith Infiltrator is, by the way, I've moved that to the miscellaneous section, because I saw it as more of a Sith ship than a CIS one. Anyway, random statement, but yeah, let's move on to layer number 4 is the next one. Right, for this layer we will need a custom banner which is a very simple one, very, very simple. It's literally just a light grey banner with a grey pale on it. Single light grey concrete there, and then the banner goes here. And then stone brick walls 1 and 2 this time, and then 1 and 2. Wrong place. There we go. And we can save this. We need a couple more of these in the next layers, so just keep a few of them on hand. And this is light grey concrete there, then wool, concrete, and then 2 wool, and then cut sandstone just here and here as well. Like that. Alright, cyan terracotta just there as well. We need the smooth stone full block, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, grey wool, light grey wool, and then a stone brick wall, 1, 2, grey concrete here and here, stone brick wall there and there again, and then light grey wall in between. You can already see the shape, you know, starting to form up. As minimal as it is happening. We need a stone brick wall. Now we're going to add that just here and there as well, and then deep slate tile stairs on this one as well. Now on the back one only, we're going to do an upside down stair. On this one here, we're actually going to do the deep slate tile wall, which I didn't get. There we go. And then we're actually going to grab an iron bar and not throw it away. I'm going to pick that back up, and we're going to put that just here. Now, all being well, there should be two air blocks between that and the stone brick wall we just did, which we have, so that's good. We will need wither skeleton skulls. Failing this, if you don't have wither skeleton skulls, feel free to use polished black stone buttons or normal skeleton skulls if they're easier. I don't know. I don't play survival very much, so I just don't know the rarity of anything. So yeah, those go there. You can alternate to there, but I can't speak. Just use stone buttons if you want, or grindstones maybe, but they may be too big. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You could use. I don't know what else you could use. Never mind. Just you'll work it out. Go collect them with the skeleton skulls. We need the normal stone slab this time, which I'm still getting used to this inventory. 1, 2 like that. A cut sandstone in the middle, and then a smooth stone slab on the front, and then iron trapdoor 1, 2, 3. And that does it for that layer, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, for this one we are going to take the deep slate tile wall, come down to here, add one there as well, and then the iron bar this time is going to go just there, here as well. The reason these are built different is because one is a little bit higher up, so the leg is a bit more stretched out, whereas one of them is a bit more scrunched. So yeah, that's why. To the front here, we need the wither skeleton skulls again, and there's just one here on top of this wall. Have it facing inwards, so you don't really see it. So just there like that, and just there as well. Now we need a grindstone. What I'm going to do is take the temporary block and just put it there, so above the iron bar, but by 1 extra block, and then take the grindstone. Put that there and there as well, with the long, facing the long way. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, the arms should be facing the back of the build and the front of the build rather than, you know, the sides. We need the normal skeleton skulls now, and they're going to go on the side of it. Now they don't connect like fully, which is annoying, but you rarely ever notice. But yeah, there you go. So that's that bit. I've just put that on my head. Right, we're going to take our light grey concrete. fact, no. Well, yeah, actually, we are. We're going to do it here, and then we're going to add another one of them banners. 2 of the stone brick walls again, and then this time take the stone as well. 2 of them here, 2 here from the previous layer. This time we're going to add 3 extra. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Polished andesite stairs facing outwards there and there. And then this time stone stairs. Oof, ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is a cut or smooth or whatever sandstone stairs. I don't know which. There isn't a cut sandstone stair, is there? So I just use the smooth one. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, like that. Yeah. Alright. Grey concrete is going to go just there. So above the skeleton skull. With a skeleton skull. 3 grey wool. 1 cyan, 1 grey concrete. Oh, sorry, grey wool. We need the levers. 1, 2. Then we'll just do the same on this side. So 1, 1, 2, 3, cyan, and then grey wool, levers 1 and 2. Grey wool here and here. Stone stairs upside down, and again. Normal stone slab just there as well. And then an iron trapdoor just there, and again. 2 grey concrete, 2 again. Stairs, stairs, slab, slab. Iron trapdoor there and there. This is a smooth stone, you want to just have it there and on this one. Cut sandstone on the left and right. Cut sandstone slab on the left and right, both top half. Light grey concrete above this iron trapdoor. And then the smooth sandstone stairs in the middle like that. Iron trapdoor left and right, and then birch trapdoor right in the middle. Okay. And yeah, that is again going to be it for the layer. So once more, we'll move up onto the next one. Alright, next layer up. This one is the last time we need to use the banner, so we can just do that right now and get that out of the way. It's there. 3 walls this time. 3 again. And 3 stone blocks again. Grey wool. Sorry, light grey wool there and there. And then we're going to take the light grey concrete. Just 1 here. And then 2, 3, 4. Wool. And then the cut sandstone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wool, sandstone. Then we want the cut sandstone slab 1, 2, and then the smooth stone slab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to take that grindstone again and do the same technique as we did over here with just the temporary block, I guess. Where this iron bar is, just go up by 1, and then the grindstone there. And again, just like that. We'll put the temporary block back, actually, just keep it there. Then we need the skeleton skulls. Just 1 on the side, and then 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Okay, birch trapdoor just here. 1, 2. And then iron trapdoors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to do 1, 2, and 3 here. 1, 2, 3. The top half one is just going to go there. So diagonal to that one. And then diagonal again. And again. And then just in by 1 more like that. Okay. So you should be left with a gap of 5 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. On this middle back one, we're going to take a spruce slab and just put that top half just here like that. Okay. Right, with the cyan terracotta now, just one above this lever. 2 grey wool, 3 grey concrete. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3 light grey concrete here. 3 again, should just join it with that sponge. Diagonal inwards, light grey wool. Smooth stone to the right of that. Light grey concrete to the front of that. Diagonal again, light grey wool. Diagonal again, light grey wool. And light grey concrete in the middle. There's one block here that we just used once, well twice technically. This is the, I think it's the light grey terracotta. And that just goes where the sponge was, and there as well. Just here. Throw that away. We might use it later, but I think it won't be for a while if we do. Smooth stone slab, 1, 2, skip 1, 1 here, skip 2, 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the rest are just deep slate tile slabs, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, like that. Now I'm going to take the temporary block here because there's 2 levers on the next layer up, which I don't want to forget, so I'm just going to put a temporary block there and there. And there. And there on the next layer. Okay, taking this stone stairs, there's going to be 1 here. 1 here as well. And then we're going to take this full block of cut sandstone, put that here, followed by a stone stairs on either side. Just like that. We need the smooth stone slab, top half one there as well. Then we need the normal stone slab, top half one here, there as well. Another one is going to go just... oh, in fact, we also need another light grey concrete there as well. Yeah, another slab just here, and then a slab there, like that. Okay, smooth stone slab on the very front. Iron trapdoor, 1, 2. 1 there, 2 there, 3 here, and then 3 more there. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 here. So you should have that. Great, and I guess that's going to be it for that one. Let's move on up to the next layer. Alright, for this one, this is kind of like our sandwich layer. Most Star Wars builds have it, where you do like the bottom side where everything's upside down and stuff, and then there's like a sandwich layer, and then everything starts to slope back upwards, which tends to happen a lot more often than you expect. Light grey concrete there and there. And then the observer this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the cut sandstone once again. Just on top of the birch trapdoor. Where did this one go? Nowhere. There we go. Need the andesite wall. Grab that. That just goes here and there. Light grey concrete, we are going to do 1, 2, and then 3 down towards the middle, I guess. And then again 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 light grey wall there, 2 there. Delete this, delete this. We're going to do 3. 3 there, offset by 1, and then 1 in the middle. So 3, 3 here, 1 there, like that. And then light grey concrete, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in an L shape. We will need the smooth stone slab now. Come to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all top half. 2 there, 2 there. Need the polished andesite slab. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3 of them like that. 1, 2, 3 of them like that. And then this is a polished andesite stairs facing outwards, upside down. 1, 2. Another smooth stone slab in this gap. We will need the stripped spruce wood. And that's 1 and 2. Also the spruce stairs. 1 and 2. Okay. Andesite wall there and there. We now need the sea lantern. We're running out of inventory space, but that's you know, part of the game, isn't it? I can't remember what colour the engines are on this, because you could use the frog lights. I am going to stick with the sea lantern for now, just for this layer. I'm going to check what colour the engines are, because you could perhaps, like I said, replace that with a frog light. That might be interesting. So 2 sea lanterns there, 2 there as well. We need the iron bars back a second, and that's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, just like that. And that's the back half done for this layer. We want the cyan terracotta. We're going to do 2 like that, and again 2. Grey wool, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 there. So 1, 2, 3, 1 there. I'm going to remember to do those levers, don't worry. Cyan here, and then now we'll take those levers and put them on. So 1, oh dear, what was that? I hope it was a, yeah, it's fine. 1, 2, just like that. And then again on this side, cyan goes there, and then it's 1 and 2. Okay, next up, cyan once more here, grey wool, cyan, cyan, grey wool, cyan. Need the grindstone. We're going to put that with the arms facing towards the front and back of the build. So there and there like this, there and there like this. 2 light grey concrete, 2 again, 2 light grey wool above the trapdoors. Add a stone brick wall just here and there, and then an iron bar just next to that. Do the same thing here. Obviously we've not got any blocks next to it, but that's fine. There we go. We will need one last material for the this bit, this dark bit. Jungle signs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, grey wool again. Light grey. 1, 2. And then the observers. 1, 2, 1, 2. Deep slate tile wall on each side. Another observer just here. Another deep slate tile wall on each side. Grey wool. Bear with me 1 minute while I just double check something. Okay, deep slate tile wall there again. We need the sea lanterns back just temporarily. And there's 1 and 2 of those. Throw that away. Light grey concrete on the outside, light grey wool in the middle. 3 observers down the center line here. Doesn't really matter which way you place them, although I'd recommend having the outside two be the same, just for consistency, I guess. Stone brick wall, 1, 2 there. We need the sandstone wall right in the middle, and then iron bars once more on each side here. You've got that proper round shape at the front, which I think just looks really good. So yeah, nice. I think that's it for that layer. I don't know why I said it that way. I think that's it for the layer. I apologise if I'm acting a bit crazy. I'm just very, very tired. Because it's 10:30 at night, which doesn't sound too crazy, but I also work at, you know, a normal job. So, yeah. I've got to be up soon. Well, not soon, I've got to be up in the morning, so I've got to go to bed soon. Yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next layer. Alright, again, come down to here, take the birch trapdoor, 1, 2 there, like that. The cut sandstone slab is going to go next to it. And then the full cut sandstone block behind that. Okay, we'll do some details, get these out of the way so that we don't have to worry about them. We need the stone pressure plates. There's going to be 1 there, 1 here as well. Like that. And then levers, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get rid of that pressure plate for now. We are going to get there's some light grey terracotta on this layer. We're going to get that out of the way. We'll also need the deep slate tile slabs for this. 1's going to go there. 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. And then it goes 1 there, 1 there, 1 here as well. And then 2, 2, 2, and 2 again. Can put that away. I guess we'll just start at the back now and you know, do the bits we need to. So 2 of the light grey concrete, 2 wool, concrete, wool, concrete. We will need the stone and smooth stone slabs. It's going to be 2 stone here, 3 smooth stone, 2 normal stone, and a smooth one at the very end. We will also need the stone stair. We'll put that just here. Stone slab to the left. Taking the light grey concrete, 1, 2. 1 behind that stair. And then 2 light grey wool there behind the slab. 1 grey concrete here. And then a stripped spruce wood right in the middle. Followed by yet another material. 3 mud brick walls. So again, 1, 2, 1 there. The slab goes here, stair, smooth stone slab, the 1, 2, 3 like that, the wall, the 2 more slabs, the 3 goes here, and then 2 more like that. Grey, 2 light grey. There we go. I think that's everything mirrored over onto both sides. We will need the grey concrete now, just 1 there and there. And then skip 1, just floating in the air here. 2 of them like that. 2 of them like that with the grey wool. Okay, to finish off this back section, taking the iron trapdoor, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, just 3 actually. 1, 2, 3. We need the light grey carpet. I'm going to get rid of these skulls, I don't think we need them again, and the grindstone. And maybe the dark oak trapdoor as well, actually. Let's just tidy this up a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, just organise them by colour. Okay. Right, where was I? Light grey carpet. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 there. 1 there. 1 again. Stone slab here. Stone stair facing inwards. That's the back bit done for this layer. We just need the smooth stone and the slab as well. There's going to be there and slab, there and slab. there, slab, there, slab. Light grey concrete, 1, 2 wool, 2 concrete. Wool inside there and there. Concrete, 1, 2. Wool, wool, concrete, concrete. 2 more wool here, 2 again. And then now we can do our slabs. So there's a smooth stone slab here. A iron trapdoor. There's 2 of the normal stone slabs, like that. 2 iron trapdoors here. 2 normal stone slabs, 1 normal stone slab, 1 normal stone slab, and then a normal stone stair just facing inwards. Smooth stone slab on top of the observer. And then the first part of the cockpit now, taking the black concrete. Just going to add 1 and 2 like that. With the light grey carpet, there's going to be 1, 2, 1, and then 1 and 1 there as well. But not on this one. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. And yeah, same again on this side. 1, 2, 1, 1. 1 there as well. Smooth stone slab. And then the 2 here. The 2 iron trapdoors. And then the rest is the carpets. Pretty much. One thing I forgot. There we go. One, 2, and then this is the slab here. I think I've copied everything. Yeah, again, that's going to be it for that layer. I think these last 2 are the most difficult ones, but now we can, you know, carry on sloping upwards. So, yeah, on to the next one. All right, again, for this one, I think I'm going to start with the details, get them out of the way. We're going to get the rails. We need those. 1, 2 like that. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Throw that away now. In fact, we do need it again later, actually. Never mind. But we'll get it back then. We need the polished granite slabs this time. And there's 2 of those just behind the rails. 2 of them behind these rails. And here again. 1, 2. 1, 2. We need that light grey terracotta once more. That's just going to go there and there. You should have a gap of 3 between them still. Need polished andesite. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 grey concrete. And 1 grey wool. Grindstone. You just want to add 2 of them here. 2 of them here. And then 2 more pressure plates in front of the grindstones like that. I think you can throw those away now. Cut sandstone slab next to the rail. And then the full block next to the slab. Not on that side. I don't know why I did that. 1 and 2 there again. Need grey concrete. Light grey, sorry. 1, 2. Smooth stone slab in front. And then grey wool. I don't know why I keep saying grey wool, it's light grey wool. There and there. Get the normal grey wool this time. 1, 2. 1, 2, so you diagonal it inwards a little bit. And then light grey on each side like that. Then with the stone slab, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some more with the skeleton skulls just for details in this gap. 1, 2. 1, 2. Iron trapdoor there and there. Light grey carpet. 1, 2. And just do another one at a diagonal. Smooth stone slab, we're going to put just here There we go. And another one just here. And there we go again. Iron trapdoor there. And there. Now we're going to take our 4 blocks. We need the grey concrete. Just going to go here. And one there as well. Light grey concrete next to it. Light grey concrete here and here. And then light grey wall there and there. Wood brick wall, 1, 2. Strip spruce wood. And then a brown banner. Just to finish off that back bit. And then this is where we put our rail, just in this little gap here. 1, 2. Alright. So that's the back bit done for this layer. Onto the front. Light grey concrete, we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stone stairs, 1, 2. 1, 2. And then smooth stone slab, 1, 2. Iron trapdoor on the left and right. Stone stairs here and there. Smooth stone slab. Normal stone slab, 1, 2. 1, 2. Iron trapdoor, light grey carpet. Alright, final bit for this layer. 2 full blocks of light grey concrete on each side, followed by 1 in the middle here. Stone brick wall, black concrete, and then we need a polished black stone wall and 2 black stained glass paints. 1, 2. Okay. That's going to do it for that one. Let's move on up to the next layer. Alright, next one up. Coming to the back, we'll get this bit out of the way. Strip spruce wood with mud brick walls on either side. Light grey wall either side with light grey concrete in the middle. And then another light grey concrete. Then light grey wall 2. 2. We will need the strip spruce wood again. 1, 2 like that. And another light grey wall. Take the stone stairs, just start here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we also need the smooth sandstone stairs just next to those stone ones. Get the light grey terracotta, come inwards by 1 like this, so you should have a 1 gap in between them now. We'll just finish off the slabs and that on the back before we move any further forward actually. Smooth stone slab, 1, 2. 1, 2, and then a iron trapdoor. Also from the previous layer, if you come to here, just add 3 carpets. 3 there as well. And then I just missed off the last one, but it's not major whatsoever. You need the granite wall. I always get 3 of them confused. Just there and there as well. Polished andesite, 1, 2, 1, 2. Cyan terracotta, 1, 1. And then smooth stone, 2, 2. Light grey concrete, 2 of them here, 2 of them here. And then the black concrete, 2 there, 2 there. With the stone stairs, you're going to do a corner one like this. So 2 stairs with the stone, and then you want the polished black stone stairs real quick. And that's 1 and 2 at a corner like that. Follow that up with the polished black stone slabs. 1, 2. The black concrete again, 1 and 2 here. And then the polished andesite stairs, just 1 there like that. Get the black banner. We're just going to use it twice and then throw it away. Just going to go there and there just to add a bit more shape to that cockpit. Okay, last bit is just some walls. So, just 2 stone brick walls. And we'll do 2 here as well. We've got a gap of 3 in the middle. What we are going to do is grab the deep slate tile one that's going to go next to the cyan. And we also need the polished deep slate walls 1, 2, 1, 2. And that is going to do it for that layer. Let's move on up to the next one. Okay, on this one we've pretty much finished off the cockpit. I think there's a tiny bit more, but yeah, pretty much there. 1 polished black stone slab, 2 of the black concrete, black banner on the left and right of it. Light grey concrete here, and then we want the standard grey banner this time. Oh, sorry, standard light grey banner. There's 1 there, and 1 there. Another black concrete just there. Polished black stone slab on the left and right. Polished black stone stair on the left and right. And then light grey wall. We want to grab 1, 2, 1, 2. Light grey concrete in the middle. Light grey banner there and there. And then black banner there and there. Okay, we need the polished deep slate stairs now, just adding more and more materials. 1, 2, 3, 4. And also the deep slate tile stairs. Just 1 here, 1 there as well. Polished andesite stairs, I want to grab those. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the diorite stairs polished. 1 and 2. Light grey terracotta in the middle of those, cyan terracotta in the middle of these 2, and then grey concrete in the rest. Alright. Cut sandstone on the left and right with cyan in the middle. I'm so out of room. What can we get rid of? Might be able to get rid of the black concrete and the polished black stone slab. Maybe the lever as well, actually. Okay, 2 light grey wool, then a light grey concrete, then a wool, and then another one of these strip spruce woods. Wool again, 2 light grey concrete, and then mud brick wall 1, 2, strip spruce wood in the middle, mud brick wall in the middle of that. Okay, again, let's move up to the next layer. It should be smooth sailing from now on. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to just doing the wing section, which won't take long. I'm going to take the dark oak trapdoor, just put it above where the black banners are here on the cockpit. I'm actually going to take another one. I'm going to see if I can work out where this is. I think it's just here. So yeah, put that one there, and then 2 of the polished deep slate slabs now to finish that bit off. 1, 2. I throw a lot of materials on the ground, by the way. I know it's kind of annoying. Polished andesite slab 1, 2, and also the polished granite slab there. Take the granite wall, put that here in the middle. Cut sandstone on the left and right. I'm going to come back to the front and just finish this off. So 2 grey concrete there. 2 of the normal stone slabs. 1, 2. And then a smooth stone slab just here. There as well. And then these stone stairs, which, if I grab from there we go. 1 and 2 of them. Grey wool behind the wall. 2 of the light grey walls. Grey concrete. I messed that up actually. It's 1 further back, so 2 grey wool there, light grey, and then the light grey concrete. You need the andesite wall. 1 there, 1 there. The strip spruce wood 1, 2. Light grey wool 1, 2. Light grey concrete 1, 2. Wool again, and then strip spruce wood with the mud brick walls on the side, and another brown banner. And again, that's it for that layer. Let's move on to the next one. You can see the tail starting to form, so yeah. Alright, so we're going to take a stone cutter. Very interesting block. I want to face it like this way, so the circular bit is facing front ways. We need the stone brick wall. I'm going to put that on top. 1, 2, 3. And then iron bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just gets that bit out of the way. Back to here. Cut sandstone on each side, followed by the granite wall again. Grey concrete in the middle. This time we're going to use skeleton skulls in this gap. There's one there. One there. 2 light grey concrete. Light grey wall. Strip spruce wood. 3 light grey concrete. And then strip spruce wood with the mud brick walls on the side. Now the final section is going to be the rest of the wing. So we're going to get that over and done with. It might take a little while to get through, but yeah, once we've done that, we'll be done. Weirdly long build for such a, I wouldn't say unknown ship, but not one that's popular by any means. Oh well, I enjoy doing it. Yeah, we'll get the wing done, do the quick post-build showcase, and I go to bed. Yeah. Okay, for this very last bit, we're going to grab the cut sandstone again, 1, 2. Get the sandstone wall, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You want the iron bars, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our normal andesite wall, just one here as well. Grey concrete, add 1, 2, 3, 4. Need the deep slate tile wall. Grab that, there we go. Get rid of the sandstone walls as well now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Add some more grey concrete actually. 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. I'm going to take the grey stained glass pane. I'm also going to throw a polished andesite, the observer, the stone. I don't think we need any more. So yeah, grey stained glass pane 1, 2, 3 should join it with the glass. Sorry, the iron bars. Then we need a grey wall banner. 1, 2. Light grey concrete on top. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1 there. Wool, light grey concrete here, and then you can just bring that all the way to the bottom, and then across by 2 like this. Do 2, 2, and then with the light grey wool. In fact, another set of 2 and then light grey wool. 2 of those. 1, 2, 3. 1 to the left, 1 again to the left, down by 1, 2, 3. 2 light grey concrete in the gaps, a light grey wall here, and a light grey concrete there. Okay. 3 light grey concrete this side and this side. Stone brick walls. 3, 3, 3 again. I'm going to add cyan terracotta, 1, 2, and 3, and then 1 more light grey concrete. Stone brick wall. So for this bit you need the light grey concrete there and to the left and right, and then the light grey wall 1, 2, 3. 2 there. Make it 3 actually. 2 light grey concrete on top, and then taking this strip spruce wood, add another block there as well. That way. Strip spruce wood 1, 2, 3. What goes in this gap? I'll just use light grey wool. Strip spruce wood again 1, 2, 3, and then 3. So 2 actually for that last one, followed by a slab here like that. Then we need those mud brick walls, that's 1, 2 and 3 again. 1 there and 1 there. And then taking the brown banner 1, 2 and 3. Okay, taking the iron bars and the stone brick wall, 1, 2, 3, 3 there as well, like that. 3 iron bars here, 3 again. We need the light grey banner, and that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then iron bars 1, 2. Now normally, and on the reference model as well, it would be like iron bars for all of this. I'm actually going to change that slightly. I'm going to do 3 iron bars here as well, 2 to the left, but I'm actually going to use the light grey stained glass pane just to get rid of that iron bar texture a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Not too much. So yeah, like that. So again, 2, 3 there, 2 down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Light grey banner 1 last time, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get the birch trap doors, come to the top here, and that's 1 and 2. A standard stone slab. And then I'm just going to take a quick jump cut to see what's on the front of this, but it shouldn't be too difficult, so give me a second. Okay, so start with a cyan terracotta. There's a N-rod, and then an iron bars. N-rod, N-rod, iron bars, N-rod, N-rod, 1 more iron bars like that. Last thing, birch trap doors here. You just want to add 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then just flip them all down. And I believe that's the build finished. So yeah, looks pretty nice, I guess. I'm going to put the shaders on. We'll do a quick post-build showcase, and then, like I said, I'm off to bed. I mentioned this in the last video, but I have just opened a web store where you can get schematics for new builds like this one, things that have been tutorialed recently, like the Star Destroyer and the Consular. You can get those as instant downloads, and there will be a thing about it at the end of the video as well, as there will be in every video going forwards, sort of like what I used to do for the Patreon, just like a little outro thing. But yeah, I'm also going to combine the schematic archive I was working on with the site, so it'll just be listed as a free build basically. This will go on there. I'm not sure when. It will probably go on as a low cost downloadable schematic, so you don't have to follow the tutorial. I know this has been a fairly long one for what it is, so yeah, you can just get the instant download. It'll be like a few pounds or whatever. Okay, get rid of these. There we go. But yeah, it's just a nice idea that I had, and I think it would help a lot of people who don't have the time to follow the tutorials. And like I said, all the stuff like the old models from 2020 and before that are just like free, and I'm just working on getting them uploaded at the minute. It's just going to take a long time. But yeah, this was the Sheathipede in 2:1 scale. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day, or night, depending where you are, and yeah, see you. Hey guys, before the video ends, I just wanted to let you know about my new schematic store. This is a place where you can download builds from the past, from tutorials that are out now, and even preview builds from the future. Link is in the description. Go and have a look, see if there's anything you like, and yeah, see ya.